Imagine walking along a mountain road. To your left, a white wall as tall as a building. To your right, another identical wall. They are not buildings. They are not rocks. It is snow. And there is so much of it that it turns a simple road into an artificial canyon. We are in Japan, among the sacred mountains of the Japanese Alps. Among them rises Mount Tateyama, almost 3,000 meters high. For the Japanese, it is not just a peak, it is one of the country's 3 sacred mountains. But its peculiarity is not spiritual. Tateyama is also famous for another reason. Here an extraordinary amount of snow falls. According to local estimates, in some seasons, accumulation can approach 40 meters. To give an idea, a statue as tall as the Statue of Liberty would be covered almost halfway, a measure that impresses not only for the numbers, but for what it makes possible. From the coastal city of Toyama, overlooking the Sea of Japan, a mountain road begins. It rises slowly, following the outline of forests and ridges. The closer it gets to Mount Tateyama, the more the landscape closes in. And at a certain point, the road stops being just a road. For about 400 meters, every spring it turns into something unique. This is where Yuki no Otani is born, literally, the Snow Canyon. Walls up to 20 meters high, carved not by nature, but by humans. A road that for a few months seems to pass through the heart of a white mountain. The explanation is not mysterious, but fascinating. Toyama lies practically at sea level, and just 32 kilometers away, the land rises sharply to over 3,000 meters. In winter, cold air masses from the north cross the Sea of Japan. A sea that remains open even in the coldest months. The air fills with moisture, and when it meets coastal mountains like Tateyama, releases it in the form of snow, not all at once, but day after day, for weeks, and that is how one of the snowiest places on the planet is formed. But the Snow Canyon is not natural. Every year it must be created. When winter ends and the road is completely buried, the route is slowly brought back to light. The snow is dug, moved, shaped. Not to remove it, but to open a passage within it. It is long, patient work, repeated season after season. A gesture that does not challenge the mountain, but adapts to what the mountain allows. And this is how the canyon takes shape. The Snow Canyon is not always there. It exists only for a few months, usually between April and June. Then the thaw arrives, the walls lower, the edges soften. The road becomes a simple mountain road again, and the canyon disappears, as if it had never existed. Perhaps this is also what makes it so fascinating. It is not a permanent monument, but a temporary balance between humans, climate, and territory. Every year, thousands of visitors travel this stretch on foot or by bus. They walk slowly. They look upward. They speak little. Because being between 2 snow walls 20 meters high inevitably reshapes the perception of oneself. It is not an amusement park. It is not an attraction built to impress. It is the direct result of an environment that imposes its rules. When the thaw arrives, the Snow Canyon slowly closes again. The walls lower. The road reappears. And of that extraordinary passage, only the memory remains of having walked inside something that did not want to last.